Hey everyone, before this episode starts, it's important to remember anything we say on this podcast should be taken as a bad joke. It should not be taken seriously, ever.
Take your balls.
Hello everybody, welcome to episode 40 fucking 5. We've almost been doing this shit a year. So let's hope to, I don't know, more happy stuff. I've got my co-hosts here because I'm the host, not them. Milk
Yep.
and Bordelon is refining the testicle hairs on his field cock in Farming Simulator.
It's going pretty good.
It is going very well. I'm watching it on the big flat screen TV we have here in the studio.
It's
very
moments
big.
like these that make me love coming home and fucking my
It's
cousin.
it's almost as big as Trump's wall. I don't know if I can make that joke, but
Yeah,
Best comparison ever.
our studio costed like $5 million to the taxpayer, actually.
yeah. Yeah. No, Mexico pays for it. Mexico pays for it, dude.
I don't want to get in hot water with the cartels. Let's not mention Mexico.
Yo, actually, we made Republicans pay.
A white
for it.
man like me would never survive Argus.
We made Hillary Clinton and her husband pay for it. And also, Hillary Clinton got naked and then swallowed an egg.
Oh, Argus,
Oh,
I know
that's
you've been
wild.
wanting to hear this about my experience with soul food.
Oh yeah.
I hated it,
Yeah.
and I'll tell you why.
I've never
It
had
was
soul
it,
food.
it wasn't real soul food. I know it wasn't.
Think it was fake soul food.
It was poorly made soul food.
Mm.
I don't know how a restaurant filled with black people fucked up making soul food.
Maybe it's just don't like soul food, dude.
No, I know for a fact it was poorly made because one, the collard greens is spinach chopped with butter and steamed.
Uh-huh.
All they did was steam the fucking spinach. They didn't even chop it.
Oh.
Is collard greens really just spinach?
Well, no, you can add other vegetables as well, but spinach is part of it, because it's supposed to
okay.
add a lot of weight to you.
Yeah.
I know because I dated a black girl,
You
and
also
she
said,
made them for me one
you also
time.
said the cooks kept spitting in your food, right?
Well, that was
That's
supposed to add
how you know
flavor.
it's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, listen, that's how you know it's good.
Borland
And-
kept
and-
sending his
and-
food
and-
back and he spit in it over and over.
Not only
Yeah,
that,
no, that's what it's supposed to do, man. You're supposed to spit in it.
not only that, but they fucking like okay. So it was a soul food barbecue, and they had hot links and ribs, and they made the same fucking mistake every white person makes when making ribs. They caked that shit in barbecue sauce.
Okay.
Was it at least falling off the bone?
No,
It was dry.
in fact,
Oh,
I ended up
no.
eating the fucking bones.
Oh no.
You ate the bones?
Yeah, I legit.
It's
I was
pretty
like,
easy to do that.
yeah, I legit thought like, oh, I don't feel anything hard in this. It feels very chewy. Yeah, I'll go ahead and put it all in my mouth. I ended up pulling out in the restaurant a fucking mass, a biomass of meat from my mouth in front of other people.
Yeah.
I'm
And you
very.
kept giving eye contact to all the guys there too.
I tried hiding it.
That's actually so like it wasn't even falling off the bone, bro. That's how you know it's not good.
Yeah, they didn't even have it like on a solid rib cage piece. It was just little bits of bone in the ribs. And they
Yeah.
did this thing with the hot links. I don't know why they like poorly cut up the hot links. It would have been fine if they didn't cut it or even attempted. But like they made it to where like they poorly cut it and it was still stuck together, and they give you plastic knives to cut it, and they don't even do that much like damage.
That's tough. Yeah, you don't do that much damage. What is this? A fucking
It did
What
one
do you call it,
damage
dude?
per slice.
It's 1 damage when it's supposed to do 10.
Gave him a debuff.
Exactly. Yeah, it was a debuff, and the caked barbecue sauce did not help.
Oh no. Yeah, it sounds like you just hit up a bad soul food place.
I should have just went fucking sushi, honestly. Sushi always tastes the same because they know how to make it. They all know. Even if they're not Asian.
What? I'm
No,
drawing
sushi's
creatures.
pretty. Sushi's pretty difficult to fuck up, honestly, because it's literally just rice and fish with seaweed.
I mean, some
Yeah.
seafood, you know, they can fuck it up. Like if it's the cook's sushi, right? Like you could fuck that up pretty bad, actually.
Yeah, I just think like sushi's one of those things that's very hard to fuck up.
I do love sushi.
Do you love sushi, my friend?
I fucking
right, that's
I
so
love
racist.
sushi, my friend. My friend, I fucking
Yeah.
love sushi. That's one of my favorite fucking foods ever.
It's
I feel super racist right now. I'm
I
sorry.
should have just bought fucking pizza and called it a day.
You should feel like that all the time, Marcus. You're super racist.
I'm not
You're-
that
You're
racist.
incredibly racist, in fact.
No, I am not. No, shut the fuck up.
The FBI told me.
But yeah, I had that, and then I indulged in more anime, more games, different games. I'm not just playing shooters anymore, and that's just been my life so far. Oh, my grandpa died, and my dad went through hip surgery. What about you guys?
Your grandpa
Oh,
died like a
damn.
long time
Oh,
ago,
shit.
didn't he?
He died last week.
I died at the
Oh,
Battle of
damn.
Tarawa.
Oh, your grandpa from your mom's side then?
Yes. What the fuck? Did you really
Did
think
you-
I was talking about my grand? Okay, one, did you think
Did you ever?
I
did
can
you-
understand thinking about my grandpa who's in the Navy, but did you actually think, Milk, that I said that he died in the Pacific?
No, that I said that.
I didn't say that.
And no, that was me.
I was gonna say,
But my question was, did you ever figure out if you were actually related to that guy?
oh, I mean, how many Bordelons have you ever heard about in the world?
Very few, and very few that look
so
like
far.
two. Yeah, that you and the dead guy.
I mean, the fact that like we are saying that I look like him, he has my last name, and my senior drill instructor looked at me and goes, "Are you related to that guy?" Like, there's gotta be something going on there that nobody's
This
telling
guy
me.
is yeah. No, what's going on here, man? What's going on here? What's going on here?
Well, we're sorry for your loss, Bordelon. Old people dying's not so cool. Also, what happened? How'd your dad even break his hip? Like you said, the ghoul bit him, right?
Yeah, the ghoul bit him.
A ghoul.
He said he was
Yeah,
on
I
the
don't know.
job. and
Milk,
he
milk,
got-
milk won't let me come up with a good reason why. I was never even told why it happened.
He
Yeah,
got bit by a
he
ghoul.
was on.
it's
He
like
was
you
on the
said.
job when he walked into a basement. There was a ghoul in there, and it bit him on the hip really hard.
Oh no.
Yeah. His Fallout 4 campaign isn't going so well.
He said there was a snake in his boot as well.
There's a snake. Oh, like Woody.
Mm-hmm.
It was pretty sad how my grandpa died.
How'd he
Um,
die?
He was putting on a shirt and then he just collapsed.
Oh yeah. I mean, my
mean,
grandma died this in a similar way. She fell down while trying to take a piss, and broke her arm, and then she just died from that.
I heard a funny story about how this old man died just from looking down.
Yeah, how funny. You fucking.
As in,
I mean,
I can't show you what he did, but it was like he looked down, he seized up a little bit and then just stopped moving.
Honestly, though, the way that you described how your grandpa died, that's a pretty peaceful way to go out.
Falling down's not a peaceful way to go out.
No,
I mean,
no,
like,
my grandpa, not your grandma.
Yeah, no, your grandma. What happened to your grandma is very tragic. But like,
She died
But,
like
like,
3 days
if
later
I'm gonna-
to see it happen.
if I'm gonna die, like you know, just like we trying to get out of bed, you just you know, kind of just die. You don't really know what
Well,
happened, bro. That's not a terrible
The
way to go out.
sad part was, so he actually was recovering from cancer, and my grandmother was helping him put the shirt on.
Okay, yeah, then that's
So
sad.
he died in her arms.
That's sad, dude.
Bro, why do old people just have it figured out for the most part?
What? What haven't they figured out? You ageist.
Huh?
Say you're
Why
going. Say
haven't
you're
they figured out
ageist.
immortality?
No, no, I'm saying why do they have it figured out? Like old couples make me cry.
Oh, I thought you said they don't know. They don't have it figured out.
No,
Why
they
can't
like
old people just figure out immortality?
yeah, no, like why can't we just find a cure for orphanhood, dude?
Why can't
Just a
old
pill for
people
immortality.
It's
donate
their
their
fault. Our
electricity?
atmosphere's so fucked.
Yeah, true, true. But once you get past the rage of knowing that the older generations have completely fucked us and continue to fuck us, you're like you see just like that old person sitting in the park, right on a bench, not on a phone, just sitting in a park on a bench. I'm like, damn, dude.
You're
Oh no.
you're looking pretty vulnerable within mugging distance right now, old
Oh
man.
my god.
How
Are you
much
saying that
money
because
do
I'm
you
black,
have?
bro? Is that what's happening?
I didn't say you would say. I said I would say it.
Damn, you wanna mug old people, dude?
That's
Honestly,
how his
do
grandpa
it.
died. He was trying to mug him while he was putting his shit out.
Yep.
It's like, damn, you look
He would have
pretty
he would
peaceful
have
over
beaten my
there.
ass. He's done it to people before. He was a grouchy, mean old man, but I knew he loved me.
No, he did.
As is most cases.
I will actually punch you for that one, Milk.
What? Wait, what'd he say?
Because I said he was a grouchy, mean old man, but I knew he loved me. And then Milk goes, "No, he didn't."
No, he didn't. I was actually his best
Okay,
friend,
guy.
actually, and he told me no, I didn't.
Jeez, I hate that.
I play poker with him every night.
But
I'll
yeah,
sucker punch you in the dick.
well, I hope your dad doesn't have any problems with his surgery and shit.
Wait,
Well, no,
when you
no,
say
he's
dad, are
home
you
now.
talking about dad or stepdad?
Stepdad.
Okay.
He's back home now. He's recovering. I had to help him get to the chair.
Yeah. Can
Damn,
he like
it's almost
can he
like
walk like a little bit, or do you have to actually like pick him up and shit?
2-inch high steps are too much for him.
I hope I kind of would it be bad to say I hope he realizes that when he's old, when he's a decrepit old man, he's totally at your mercy. Is that
No
horrible
kidding.
to think? Is that bad to think?
I'm
Dead
wondering
ass?
how am I gonna access my bank account now?
Because we're thinking about it, right, dead ass parents really shouldn't treat their kids but bad because it's your kids who decide whether or not you go to the nursing home and lose your freedom.
Yeah.
Nursing home. He's lucky if he gets to go to a zoo.
Damn! Wow, you're
I'm just kidding.
damn, because he's a brown dude. That's crazy.
Hmm.
He's a
I see.
right
like,
to
right
the
next-
monkey
right next to the
exhibit.
coyote.
Yeah, I'm about to say you're like put that monkey, put that. You're like put that monkey in the zoo.
Look at that. He looks exactly like an orangutan. Look, he's doing sign language. He can't talk.
Boy, I put that monkey in the zoo.
Nigga, be careful now.
Uncle Ruckus.
Don't Uncle Ruckus in here.
Like I saw like a TikTok where like Uncle Ruckus is like, well, I've accepted the truth that I'm a brown man. I quit all my jobs. Don't know how I'm gonna pay rent.
No, yeah, he just
Why do
he
you-
just completely
why do you quit his-
transforms.
Because
Why do you
he's
quit
saying
his
that all
job?
black people are
Oh,
just
yeah,
lazy
yeah, yeah.
inherently.
I forget because Uncle Ruckus at the end of the day is a fucking idiot.
Yeah, he like quits his job, he becomes an alcoholic and shit.
I'm gonna have to either sell drugs or make music by selling drugs.
Make music by selling drugs.
What a
That
great
is
show.
crazy, bro.
I can't quote a lot of shit from Boondock Saints, and you already know why.
'Cause it's
No,
too,
I
it's
don't.
too funny.
What's
You don't want to
wrong?
ruin the joke.
You don't know why, Argus?
I do know.
I was gonna say, if you don't have a problem with it, I'll go ahead and start.
No, thank you. Good, bro.
The exorcism with Uncle Ruckus. I brought the things that they're man. What hate?
I like
He's
the
like,
episode. I like the
"Drop my
episode.
vacation."
I like the episode where Riley like sees like some kid acting gay, and he's like, "Oh, that's gay! Stop that!"
What?
You remember that episode where Riley sees like some kid acting gay, or like is he dancing
Oh,
around
I
or
think you thought
something?
about Uncle Ruckus. I was like, Uncle Ruckus only has a problem with black people, not gay people.
No, fucking Riley says that. He's like, "Ooh, that's gay. Stop doing that."
Yeah.
And he gets in big trouble.
There's a guy in the Star Citizen org. I literally told him he has the personality of Riley.
Riley's funny, dude.
He is.
Or when his favorite rapper starts wearing like crop tops and shit. And then he goes to the hospital to like protect him, and then they start getting chased by his ex-lover. And he makes like he's just his favorite rapper make out with the dude. And he's like, no. It's like he got.
Alright, guys. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to cut the dick off.
Oh, you always be chopping.
Turn your webcam on. Turn your webcam on.
Yeah,
It's been done.
Bordelon's participating in the Pain Olympics right now.
Just the tip.
Pain Olympics 2024. Right, because it's like always the next year after or whatever. I don't remember. Ow, my hand hurts really bad. But anyways, what topics do we have? You wanted to talk about Ice Spice, right? Again?
Ice Spice is badass.
Do I even have any good topics? Probably not.
Ice Spice was seen wearing.
Oh, talk about the Platoon.
Blackface.
Oh wait,
again.
no,
Oh
Ice Spice.
yeah. Ice Spice wearing blackface. Oh, it's almost like she's a brown woman.
Oh, is that what happened?
I thought she was New Zealander.
I don't know.
She's not New
I have
Zealand.
no
She's
clue
from
what
like
she is.
New York or something.
Really?
Yeah.
Jago Fett was New Zealander.
Jango Fett's not from New York though.
He's not. He's right.
But he's brown and he's from New Zealand. Ice Spice is
Anyways.
brown.
Oh my
I
And
don't
she's
know what
from
you're-
where?
She's from New York.
Not New Zealand.
So they're both from new countries?
New York's not a country
my
though.
New York
Anyways,
is not a country.
I drew Ice
You'd be
Spice who
correct.
she is. Ice Spice.
I really don't want to see your drawing of her. You've ruined it.
She looks like a little potato head, but
I've only seen Ice Spice once in my life, and I've already accepted the fact that she is a beautiful brown woman.
I've already blown a load to her. You meant to say, right?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
You
Yes,
already
sir.
shot a
Big brown woman. We love it.
globule of.
Meet
cum.
with us next week when our special guest, Ice Spice.
Yeah, I would have. I would
Indeed.
have Ice Spice on here. She's actually.
I would as well.
If only we were famous.
Yeah, we are
Yeah.
famous. We're famous in spirit.
One day we will be. Don't you worry.
One day we'll
I know
have $1
of-
billion.
I know of one guy that still watches us. I know you're out there, Logan. Fuck you.
Gay
One
Logan.
day we will be krillionaires. Let me just tell you that. One
Krillin.
day we'll be.
Krillion. We sell krill by the bucket.
One day we'll
loads.
be. One day we will become krillionaires. Okay, and then we'll be good. We'll be set for life.
Yep, we'll
As
be selling
krillionaires.
krill by the shipments.
By the
Shipment.
yeah.
Krill by the whale
Yep.
load. And then,
Yeah, I'm telling you, bro. We will be krillionaires one day.
yeah, it'll happen. It'll happen. But yeah, and then we'll have Ice Spice, and we'll talk. I'll ask her about her itchy pussy. And
I'd like
whether
to
what
take a
happened.
Yeah,
moment
then
to
she-
talk about what just happened in the background. Did the producer just said he was about to say something really gay and we didn't hear it?
Just try to
I have no
ignore
clue what you're
him.
talking about. Just ignore it. Just try to ignore him.
I wanted to
he's
hear the
got
really
other
gay thing.
meetings.
Try to
He's
ignore
like,
him.
he's got other meetings and stuff.
He's saying
that he's
very
doing.
evil things, and I hope that nobody can hear it.
Why doesn't he just go into his corner glass office?
I don't know, man.
Why don't you go in the dumpster where he belongs?
I was talk about the platoon. All right, Milk.
Yeah, please
so
do. Talk
the
about Platoon. I've
didn't-
never seen it.
Did not have Ice Spice, sadly. I don't think she was alive.
Ice
Perhaps.
Spice.
Oh, no.
So yeah, she was not in it, sadly, but it was all right. It was very gay movie.
Oh yeah,
Very much gay undertones throughout the whole movie.
Pushing the LGBT agenda, yes.
Mostly by William Dafoe. He's a little twink in that movie because he's so young.
No, he's not the twink. No, Charlie Sheen is the twink.
No, Charlie Sheen's less of a twink than Willem Dafoe. What are you talking about? Willem Dafoe's like showing his completely shaved armpits to the camera. What are you talking about?
I don't remember that.
He's totally a twink.
Wait, why'd you pay attention to his armpits?
Because he's like laying when they're all smoking weed.
You just showed a little bit of gayness there. Only gay people look for hair.
No, only gay people don't look for hair. He's completely shaved. He's a twink, dude. He shaves his body.
Gay people look for hair. I've
He
been
shaves
told
his
this.
ass.
The gay people who don't look for hair are actually somewhat straight.
Bordelon, listen. Twinks look for hair. Bears look for no hair. Understand? You can't have two hairs rubbing against each other.
Yeah, the bears are tops.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm saying Willem Dafoe is the bottom, and he has shaved armpits when they're smoking weed. He's like laying down in the hammock, looking at.
How
Charlie
do you
Sheen.
know about the hair?
Because you could see, he's showing off his armpit. There's no hair on his armpit.
Milk, you're not understanding. You're gay. I don't know how else to say it. You're gay.
Bordelon, you're being very, very homophobic right now.
You're just turning it on me and just calling me a homo.
I was gonna call you homosexual, but I meant to say homophobic. You're being very homophobic.
You're a homosexual.
You're being homophobic, and all I'm saying
What's
is
my
that
hair at, bitch?
all I'm saying is that Willem Dafoe was a twink in the movie, and he had no armpit hair when they're smoking weed. Don't you remember that scene, dude? When they're all smoking weed.
Oh yeah.
And then
he blew it on Charlie Sheen, and Charlie Sheen like got a boner.
No, even worse, he gets like a shotgun, points it at Charlie Sheen, and then he's like, suck on that, and he puts the barrel in his mouth.
Oh yeah, he does actually do that
through the barrel into Charlie Sheen's mouth, and it's like, wow.
Argus, which part do you think Milk made up?
It's like, how is that not just like an allegory to sucking a huge, big old, long dick dong?
Argus. Argus?
A metaphor for
we lost Argus.
Blowing a beautiful man. He's muted. But yeah, anyways, Charlie Sheen then proceeds to give Willem Dafoe AIDS in the movie by having hardcore.
You just need to keep talking about the movie, and then we gotta ask Argus. Now, Argus, which part do you think Milk made up?
There was also that cool part in the movie where they're going through the jungle, right? And then they see two little dwarves dancing about all happily and free, and they see little elves dancing about too, like little tiny elves.
Just wait. We need Argus to come back.
I don't want
you to lose the creative talent right now. Just wait.
Or how about when
No, just wait.
Shut up. Shut the fuck up. We can't just
shut the fuck up.
We can't just shut up during a podcast, idiot. Anyways.
No, well he did.
There's a cool part as well when they're going through the weeds, and who's the dude? The guy with the scarred up face. What's his name?
Barnes.
Yeah, Barnes. When Barnes is going through the weeds, and he stumbles upon two little gnomes drinking tea. In a little hole.
Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah. Argus.
And then Willem Dafoe goes through the tunnels, right? That was pretty spooky. And he sees a vampire sleeping in a crypt.
God damn. You're adding too many mythical creatures to this.
Yo, because Vietnam's like a mystical place, right?
Mystical as in it doesn't exist.
It's got a bunch of creatures from all sorts of stories.
Yeah, then Charlie Sheen came up to the princess, kissed her on the lips, and instead of waking up, she just got AIDS.
Yeah, he kisses the vampire, and then he gets AIDS from it.
Not the God fucking.
Well, that's what he encountered in the tunnels.
I said a princess.
It was a vampire princess, no less.
So stupid.
But what else happened in that movie? That was cool. The whole part where they got overrun was fucking crazy, though. Like when all the Viet Cong just like overrun their fob there.
Oh yeah.
That shit was bananas, dude. And like it was funny because like in the beginning of the raid, like they tell him to not leave the bunker, and then two Viet Cong are about to blow it up like right away. He's like, "Fuck this, I'm leaving."
Yeah.
I'm back. So real.
Now, Argus, which part do you think Milk made up?
About Platoon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The twink.
No, the
No.
twink was real.
The twink was real.
The gnome part was real. The vampire part was real.
No, just let him. Let him. We'll confirm or deny. Don't start listing shit off.
The vampire.
Vampire was real. Is that what you're saying?
Uh-huh.
No.
No, the vampire definitely happened.
Shut up.
Yeah, I don't really know.
Did you even pay attention to half of what he said?
I just told you I just got back from getting food.
I was describing all the mystical.
Yeah,
tales
see,
that
I was
happened
telling
in-
you just to wait on all that. We could have talked about something else, and you were like, "No, I have to keep going."
All right, so there was also that one part where a T-Rex starts stomping through the jungle, and it bites off the head of one of the Marines.
Okay, guy.
He's not even trying to talk
are you
about
sure
the movie anymore.
Are you sure are you sure that you watched Platoon and not the fucking that most recent fucking like King Kong movie?
No,
There's
Where
actually-
they had like the giant spiders and shit.
yeah, there were big centipedes and stuff walking about.
No, no, you're missing the actual part where Barnes actually turns into a demon and his eyes glow up.
Yeah, he looks right into the camera, like at the end of Thriller, and then it ends. It ends on his eyes.
Yeah. Argus, do you think that was made up?
Remember
Probably
Thriller,
not.
Argus? Remember Michael Jackson's Thriller?
It actually happened.
Yeah.
When his eyes turn into little.
Well, you know,
little
speaking of
yellow
that,
eyes.
Speaking of that, I watched the Five Bloods.
The Five Bloods.
Did you like it?
No, I'm kidding. I haven't watched it yet.
Oh, you fucking whore.
Well, have you seen Platoon? You saw Platoon, right?
No, I've never seen Platoon.
What is wrong?
Well, it's time for you to watch Platoon, and it's time for
Can we get a new
Bordelon-
co-host?
It's time for Bordelon to watch Taxi Driver.
What'd you say?
It's time for you to watch Taxi Driver now that I finally watched Platoon.
Oh, I was gonna say. I swear you just told me to say. I swear you said it's time for me to watch a VTuber. I was like, I don't think so.
Yeah, it's time for you to watch Hatsune Miku dancing real.
No.
480p for 25 hours straight. But
25.
That's wild.
Hold on, guys. I'm just catching up on some Hatsune Miku fucking dancing. 25 hours straight.
you gotta watch Hatsune Miku on the Domino's app. You have to order some Domino's pizza from him.
How do you say grandpa in Tagalog?
Where do I find Taxi
my
Driver
God.
then?
I don't know, look it up.
And if I
Your
watch
local
this,
Regal
will it make me
Cinema.
want to kill the president?
It might.
That's happened to the last guy.
Yeah, then you have to read
What's
Catcher in the
that?
Rye as well.
You also have to read Moby Dick in 5 minutes.
Yeah, and if you're too slow, we'll fucking cut off your finger.
Too late. I already know about it.
I'm drawing a vampire sleeping in the coffin like in the movie Platoon.
Abraham turned to Ishmael, and while he was making his coffin, and then he said,
And then he said,
"I
Samson,
am
why'd you
not
cut
yet
your hair?"
ready. I'm not yet ready to give up on this life."
And then Samson cut his hair off, and then he turned into a woman. But
Hello?
No.
Hello?
That was crazy.
yeah. Also in the Platoon,
Jaden,
there was a little
wake
dwarf
up.
dancing about too
Jaden,
with his friend.
wake up.
That was pretty cool.
Wake up.
What
Died
else
4
happened in
years ago,
Platoon?
Jaden. Wake up.
The mentally challenged dude.
Stop being
They were shooting
soft,
lasers
Mary.
in the movie. That
Stop.
actually happened.
Shut up.
Remember
Not
when,
even.
when they're
There was no
fighting?
tracers.
Yeah, there were tracers. The Viet Cong had them.
Oh yeah, well, yeah. For some reason, the Viet Cong had tracers, but the Americans didn't.
Yeah, they were shooting laser beams out at people.
Dying.
That shit was
Oh.
crazy.
Star Wars.
When they fell asleep, when they all fell asleep on watch.
That was funny during Fury when they were all shooting tracers because the machine guns
Mhm.
didn't actually have sights, so they actually needed tracers to find out where they were shooting.
tracers are cool.
Mhm.
Tracers are cool. I thought that was cool. It was so funny
They're
too
also a
because like
fire
when people
hazard.
saw it, I swear when I was in the movie theater, we saw it, and some random dude was like, oh, "Star Wars."
Honestly, after watching Platoon, I wanted to play Armored.
Dying.
Not Fury. What is it? Oh, Fury's a good movie. It's a
Fury is a good
Yeah, I like the part where fucking the Punisher's up on the turret, right? And
John
then,
Bernthal.
Yeah, John Bernthal's up on the turret, and then some other guy
And he
comes
gets
up
his
and
fuck, and
starts
then he gets
sucking
shot
his
in the
dick.
fucking face.
No. When he's shooting the
That wasn't.
turret.
Oh no, that was Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah, and then he tells Shia LaBeouf to suck his cock while he's shooting the turret, right? Remember
Shut
that?
up.
And he starts making love to his penis with his mouth. That was pretty cool.
No, John
Probably-
Bernthal got fucked up by a Panzerfaust shot through the gut.
That was it.
Who else was in that movie? Fucking Brad Pitt, right? Was it Brad
Yeah,
Pitt?
Brad Pitt was in it. All of them were fucking crazy. They're like, we've been together since Africa.
I seen this
I
guy,
was like,
guy's
that's-
foreskin stretched over that gun barrel there, and he had extra skin to spare, no less. This guy has a lot of skin. That's what he said. Remember that?
Yeah, Brad, what's going on? So, that's not even in the script. Why are you talking about foreskin right now?
Yeah,
Foreskin.
and then Brad Pitt started humping the tank because he was so in love with it as well. Remember that?
No.
Fuck. I pulled out a battery. Now I can't put it back in.
What the fuck?
Shit.
This man's not focused.
You're the one playing
honestly
Farming
not
Simulator.
focused either.
Yeah, and I can still talk to y'all.
But yeah. Anyways.
I have not yet once discussed what's going on here.
Ice Spice.
Ice Spice,
Ice
I
Spice
just
should have
fell in love
been
with a
in
gangster.
Ow.
Ice Spice should have been in
What
Fury.
movie
Yeah.
roles could Ice Spice actually participate in? Not saying she
Mean
has no
Girls
acting
4.
capability. Mean Girls, you know what? Mean Girls would work.
She could be in
She looked like a.
She could be like
Or
in
like,
Mission
I don't know, maybe the
Impossible.
next, or I don't know, maybe like the next Creed movie or something.
Yeah, they could put her in like Batman, like as Harley Quinn or something.
Y'all remember John
Yeah,
Boyega?
dude.
They could put her in
Very
Spider-Man.
little.
He was the guy who played the black guy in the new Star Wars.
Oh yeah. He got hoed, bro. I swear.
He did. I hate that so much.
got
I
what?
really wish that was the next Black Jedi.
He got hoed. What is
No,
hoed mean?
John Boyega
Yeah,
was Finn from Star
like,
Wars episodes 7 through 9.
Oh.
Yeah, when that movie came out, when like the trailer for The Force Awakens came out, it was all shit about Finn, right?
Yeah.
It was nothing, no mention of Rey, and apparently the original idea and intention was Finn was gonna be the Jedi, right? And then they retconned it because they thought, and Disney stated their stated reason was that they didn't think that a black Jedi would be appealing to the audiences, aka
What do you
the
mean?
Star
We
Wars
all
gate-
wanted
I'm not
it.
kidding. The Star Wars gatekeepers would have been mad if John Boyega got to be a Jedi because he was black.
You say Star Wars gatekeepers, but I think it's more so Chinese people would get mad about it.
Yeah,
Why
sounds
would
alright.
Chinese people care?
I mean, Disney owns China, or China owns Disney, dude.
Yeah, pretty much.
What? Since what are y'all talking
It's
forever,
about?
dude.
it's because Chinese interests
They're their
are far
biggest
more
demographic.
valued than America's because there's more people in China that watch Disney, so they're paying more.
Dude, they spend like millions of dollars just like making reshoots just for the Chinese version of movies.
Yes.
Oh, that's just good business, homie.
No, it's not. It's fucking.
Let me shoot the kid. 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 Let me shoot the kid.
It's playing for the Chinese audience because they don't give a
Okay.
shit. They just want money.
I'm-
And they don't care about.
So what? They
They
should.
don't
so,
care about creative
So wait, what? They should. They
creative
shouldn't
outlets.
give. They shouldn't. I mean, they do if they go through the effort of fucking.
No, Disney stinks, dude.
I guarantee that they care if they go to such lengths to create entire new films to appeal to an audience on the other side of the fucking world. Okay.
They don't care,
they're,
dude.
they're
You're
not.
talking about-
They're not just appealing. They're not
They're
just
beholden
making.
to them.
Yeah, they're not just making Chinese versions. They're making versions, or just scrapping original ideas and making it only satisfactory for the Chinese. That way, America
I
has to
know,
see it as
dude.
well. They've done that. They have
Exactly.
done that.
I don't think Chinese people are the reason John Boyega didn't get to be a Jedi. I'm just gonna be
Well,
frank.
I'm saying that
I've
it's
never
part
met
of. I
someone
think
who
it's
even
part of
thinks
it.
like that.
I think it's part of it. That's
I don't
what,
know. Fucking, if
because
you guys don't like it, blame fucking capitalism. I don't fucking know. Disney
it'd be
cares
too
more about
difficult.
money than actually producing decent
Because
content.
think about it, Argus. It'd be way too difficult to rewrite an entire plot line just for a Chinese audience. So it'd be easier to just say, no, we're just not going to do that idea. We're going to do something else, and then and then the Chinese version will be easier.
But then
to
you
make.
also have. Yeah, I mean, I guess, but also, again, I don't really think Chinese people are to blame for that. I'm not gonna fucking blame Chinese people for that. They didn't do shit.
Let's get
You
the
say one
CEO of
time-
Disney
Y'all-
and Chinese president.
it's literally just, if you don't want Disney to like care about that kind of stuff, or feel like, or have the opinion that they're beholden to the CCP, like you guys are so staunchly saying. I don't know, be mad at capitalism or something.
Be mad at Disney. But anyways, I'm not even that big of a fan of Disney anyways. So fuck it. I don't give a shit.
Well, yeah, they basically said that audiences, and they were referring to Western audiences, wouldn't like it. So that's why John Boyega didn't get to be a Jedi, which was fucking bullshit.
Well, I was mentioning John Boyega because now he has another acting role.
Oh yeah?
He plays as a black guy named Tyrone.
As opposed to a ginger guy who's white.
Yeah. Have you seen that Flash skit animation?
What?
Where Disney is in a competitive race to turn black people into gingers and white people into black people as part of a fucking PC race to gain some sort of credit system.
I don't know what you're talking about at all.
It's a Flash skits animation. Just look up.
But anyways,
Do you know what he's talking about?
Disney is China's bitch, and also they kill creativity just for the dollar.
Yep. They stopped doing Winnie the Pooh stuff.
Dude. Man, I like Winnie the Pooh. What the fuck?
What?
Argus just
we liked
loves
Winnie the
being
Pooh when we were
contrarian
fucking
to us.
kids.
I still like Winnie the
I
Pooh.
love being contrarian. I love
Right
being
now you are.
contrarian, Milk. Don't even tell me nothing about contrarian, okay, bro?
I don't even know how
I
to
told
spell
you guys
When
the
me and
reason
Argus
that John
joined
Boyega
forces,
didn't get
he
to be a
has to be the
fucking
opposing
Jedi was
side.
because Star Wars as fan base wouldn't have fucking liked it. So, fucking Star Wars fans have a crazy history of just being like, oh, I don't like, literally Star Wars fans have a ridiculous history of when Star Wars tried to introduce other black characters other than Denzel fucking Washington as Mace Windu, or whoever the fuck it was. No, it wasn't Samuel L. Jackson as fucking Mace Windu. They throw a fucking temper tantrum, and then you guys came in and it's like, no, it's actually Chinese people. Shut the fuck up.
Whenever me and Bordelon
fuck,
join forces, Argus has to stick his fist in the middle to separate us.
mad. I don't even know why I'm so fucking mad at that. Y'all some ignorant ass motherfuckers, bro. That's crazy.
We wanted the black guy. Why are you mad at us?
Because I said,
What did I
said
do?
the reason, because I said white people are the reason that we didn't get black fucking Jedi number 2. You guys are like, no, it was fucking Chinese people's fault.
I said it's also the Chinese fault.
Oh, shut the fuck up, bro.
It's been the Chinese messing with American interests. Have you not noticed that?
American interest does not go. Star Wars is not part of a fucking American interest.
Yes,
fucking
it is.
China fucking with Disney and Star Wars does not mean they're fucking with America, okay?
Yes, they
Good
are.
Lord.
No,
American
they're not.
interest.
What are you talking about?
America is interested in Disney, so they're investing with
What are you
American
talking
interests.
about, Bordelon? You're going insane.
You're telling me that American intelligence agencies are American intelligence agencies and shit are interested in what Star Wars has to offer?
No, interest, not intelligence.
You're saying interests? Do you mean literally, like, are you trying, wait, what are you even trying to say?
Our fucking luxuries, our the shit we like oil, Disney, and like Texas loves Whataburger.
Oh, so China,
Whataburger?
China's
No,
trying to fuck
Whataburger.
over Whataburger,
No,
bro.
that was Chicago.
No, no, dude, fucking Disney making their stupid fucking Chinese rewrites is not the CCP's fucking attempt to fuck over the America in terms of like our fucking collectivized culture and fucking story-based zeitgeist. That's not at all
Next, they're
what's
gonna take my
happening.
fucking Whataburger patty melt.
They're not gonna take your patty melt. Your
Yeah.
patty melt's fine. You can keep fucking coming all over it and shit.
All I'm trying to say is that Disney is known to bend for the CCP.
And Disney's also
And
known to make
I
racist
think,
ass cartoons, but everybody's like, nah, that's not a big deal.
well, that was also the old days, but anyways, in my opinion, they didn't do the Black Jedi because they didn't want to upset China.
There's Chinese people, I gotcha.
That's what I believe. Because they already
Yeah,
did it.
no,
They already did
that's
it here
not-
with Mace Windu.
That's not at all what happened, but yeah.
I'm gonna call up the Chinese. The Chinese. What's it
You tell
called?
us what they say.
What's it called? The president, the emperor.
Yeah, say
You
he
can-
looks exactly like Winnie the Pooh. Let me know how that works over
Wait,
here.
is he the president or the emperor?
You-
The president.
I'm gonna call him up
By the
and
way,
ask
Disney-
him
the
about,
thi-
about the Disney.
Oh no no
thing.
no 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 no! Chinese Prime Minister. That's
Prime
what it is.
Minister. I'm gonna call him up. We're gonna ask him about how he feels about a Black Jedi. You know what he's gonna do? He's
The
gonna
thing I
he's gonna
also
go. He's gonna
mentioned
hiss at
about
me
the-
and spit.
Yes.
The thing I also mentioned about the Western audiences too, they did the same thing for the fucking the Jedi Survivor and fucking what is it called? Jedi Survivor and fucking Jedi Fallen Order. Cal Kestis was originally supposed to be a black dude,
Cal Kestis?
and then they fucking yeah, Cal Kestis was supposed to be a black guy.
I thought
But
he
guess
was
what?
already made. I thought they already
But
made
guess
him.
what? They turned him into a ginger.
No, like yeah, no, like Disney after Jedi Survivor came out, not Disney, but Respawn and them had commented on the fact that initially they're like, "Oh guys, we've come so far, but we just want to be frank with you guys. The Cal Kestis was originally going to be black. That was originally the intention. Cal Kestis was going to be a black dude, and they decided to retcon that and make Cal Kestis a white ginger guy because they didn't think it would appeal to Western audiences.
Fucked up.
They thought they were worried that there was going to be massive uproar, and considering the timeline where Fall came out, I'm not surprised that they bent to that. Because that's when everybody started saying everything related to black people was woke.
Wasn't there was another character named Cal something.
Those are
in
just
the old Star
dumbass
Wars
white
games.
people not fucking understanding that they will get found out as racist.
I thought Cal
It's-
Kestis was just a revamp of an old character because like in,
No, he's
in
not.
the original
He's a whole new
Xbox
character.
there were those
No, he
Star
was
Wars
supposed to be
games.
Miles Morales.
No, listen, there was this old game on the Xbox. Fuck, I don't remember what it was called. I think it was called Jedi Order or something, where you play as Cal Kestis and he's like some old white
You
dude.
do. No.
I thought his name was Cal Kestis.
That
It was Cal something.
No, I remember Jedi Order.
I thought they just revamped it just as a new version of him.
Cal Kestis is like he's an original character.
Oh, let me look.
He's not like a revamp.
His name was Cal something. And I just
Cal
I-
Calic.
I thought they were just like revamping an old character. Cause his character is kind of similar. Cause he was like a Jedi like on the run from the Empire like towards the end I think.
He was but a boy.
And then like he like goes into like like sabotaging them and shit, like blowing like terrorism basically. He starts becoming a terrorist in the game. It's pretty fun. It's a pretty good game actually. The lightsaber duels in that game
Yeah,
are
I bet,
fucking
man.
badass.
I just like honestly for me it gets super frustrating nowadays that basically some might disagree with this, but this is how this has become. If black people are literally in anything, it's woke. Like it's getting to a point where we just can't be in media, or people will will blow a gasket because it's woke.
Yeah,
Like
it's like when
that's
Bordelon
literally the
says
point it's
anything with
gotten
trans
to.
is LGBTQ. Like it has to be
Like,
part of it somehow.
like
Aren't I a
um like
stinker?
like the Batman, right? This most recent Batman film. They made Commissioner Gordon and what's her and Catwoman black, right? Two
Mhm.
black characters in a movie full of white people, in a city full of white people. Quite frankly, Gotham's horrible.
I don't know
And
why.
people were saying, oh, the movie, the story, the cinematography, it was all wonderful, but it's so woke. Why is it woke? What's so
I
woke
get to
about it?
plant cotton. Oh wait, why did I
It's
do that?
it's Commissioner Gordon is black and so is Catwoman. It's like, so wait, you
I
just
thought Catwoman was
because
black,
two Catwoman was originally a white character, but people don't like that Catwoman is sudden that those two characters are now played by two black people in that particular franchise of Batman, right? In that particular timeline / universe. People called it woke. So it's like I as a black person can't stand it anymore because it doesn't matter what kind of media we are in. People will call it woke just because we're in it at
Yeah.
all.
The
And
thing,
it's like people like, go ahead.
the thing, how I said like, oh, how when Bordelon brings up like anything with trans people in it is somehow LGBTQ. We were literally talking about that earlier. He was telling me about an anime where like there's like these what are they called, hermits that turn into boys and girls.
Well, they are they are split offspring. They're like mitosis made people from one guy, and
Mitosis made people.
Anyways, he kept
Yes.
saying that
That's
they're
hilarious.
like gender fluid, and I'm like, that's not what gender fluid is. I'm like, if anything, they're just like shapeshifters then, but they
No,
can only
and-
make
and-
cock and
and-
balls and tits. And then he's like,
no,
no, it's
they're
gender
not.
fluid. I'm like, that's like saying a werewolf is a furry. It's like, what? It's not the
It's
same
not.
thing.
Well, I mean, a werewolf is a furry, but it fucking they're not shapeshifters. If they were shapeshifters, they'd be able to change. They'd be able to shift to any shape, but they just change sex, and they keep the same look too.
Yeah, well, I was saying that gender fluid is like an identity thing. It has nothing to do with your
Identity theft.
It's like an identity
Identity theft.
It's just weird to
But
call them gender fluid if they're just like weird little demon things that fucking turn into women or men.
And you know what? That's the crazy thing too, right? People will be like, because sometimes people in a franchise they'll suddenly be like, oh, this character is gay, right? And people are like, just make. People are like, just make a movie or an original series where the character is gay or black, in some cases black from the start. And I'm like, we do. You call it woke anyway, bro. Dude, it's so annoying. I can't stand white people anymore, bro.
So when
I
I,
don't want to
see
live here
someone
anymore.
when I see someone change the skin color of an original character, I call it evil.
I don't give a
You
shit.
call it evil?
Yeah,
But
because
what, see,
that's you're changing their skin color. You're changing
but
their
see, like,
identity.
here's the thing though, right? Here's my biggest thing. People, it's like I kind of get why some people theoretically might be upset over that, but if because usually that'll be followed by why'd they make this character black? The race doesn't matter, right? But clearly, if it upsets you, the race matters enough to you versus normal people, it doesn't. Right? Normal people, they don't care. As long as the character's still the character, so what if they look a little different? What if they look drastic? So what if they look different? So what if they are casted by a completely different whatever? If it's like, oh, they're black, it's ruined. I'm like, maybe race matters a
It's
lot
ruined.
more to you than you're letting on.
Yeah,
Like,
I don't give a
I
shit
hate
if they
it.
want to change any race. For any
Like
character.
this entire conversation, Argus. I can tell you when we had this conversation, it started with that new Velma series when we talked about Black Shaggy.
That show, but Shaggy in my headcanon's always been a black dude. But,
Why?
But I don't know, man. I just had the feeling,
Why would he be inherently a black dude? What's going on there? What
I
you
don't
thinking
know,
about,
man.
Argus?
He just always seemed like the black guy. over there.
What's going on there?
A guy who smokes weed all the time and lives in a van with a dog, huh? Has to be a black guy to you?
Yeah, it's kind of who's the real racist?
What? I don't know what you're talking about, gang.
Maybe he should be Mexican because he's always sleepy sometimes too, huh?
Yeah. And
I don't
always
know what you're
eating.
talking about, gang.
But anyways, no, the
know
Velma
what
show
you're
was
talking
bad
about,
though.
Gary.
The Velma show was bad not
No,
because
it
of
was
the black
bad,
guy, it was
and
bad
I
because
knew-
it was terribly written.
Yeah, and not only that,
no,
but
it was
like,
a bad show.
but like they changed Shaggy's skin color just so Mindy Khan could make those stupid fucking racist jokes and stereotypical jokes.
They made Velma so fucking hateable, dude. She's such
Yeah.
a bitch in that show.
When really, in other aspects, she's actually just a cute nerdy girl.
It's like, aren't these people supposed to be your
You know,
friends?
it's
Why are
a-
you like preaching
it's-
to them and like shaming them for saying something?
The Velma show is a bad show. There's no doubt about it. It's a bad show. Like we
I
can
didn't
all
even
agree
give
on
them
that.
the satisfactory hate watch, which is what they were
But the-
clinging to.
But the reason it's bad is because it's bad. There's two types of people who talk about the Velma show. The people that think it's bad because they're like yeah, it's just a bad show. This and then give like these reasons, and then there's the other group that say it's bad because it's got black people.
What?
There are, dude.
Dude,
I never
it's-
said that. The fuck?
No, I know you did, but that's like what really comes down
No,
to.
you
There's
said that
people
like
who
when
act,
you're not here, but yeah.
yeah. it's
Borland
like-
says that when
it's
no
the-
one's around.
Yeah, I hate black people. But yeah, no, it's like it's just the fucking
Yeah.
black people. I guess black people suck. I don't know. That's
Yeah.
not me saying that seriously, YouTube. I promise.
Let's talk
Well, I
about-
mean,
let's
how
talk
could
about-
you? I mean, I say I hate white people all the time.
Let's talk about spooky movies.
spooky
Oh
movies.
yeah, I tried watching Evil Dead Rise.
Uh-huh.
I could not get past the first 30 minutes.
Was it too
Terrible.
Scary? Oh.
No, it's stupid. Well, because like I thought about it, I was like, the only characters they're gonna have throughout this entire movie. I don't know why I realized it's late. The only characters they're gonna have throughout this entire movie are the kids. Like they already killed
You
off
mean-
like two horny teenagers,
Uh-huh.
which was to me fucking stupid. And then like
It's like a
later
trope,
it
yeah.
showed, yeah, like later it shows like the kids, and I'm like, wait, no, there's no way they could just, there's no way they actually just do that. That wouldn't make any sense.
It's Home Alone, basically, at that point.
Yeah, but in Home Alone, they wouldn't even kill the kid.
Well,
And I was like, so, am I just gonna watch like some demented, dead person, constantly like just talking shit the entire time to kids? And so I stopped, but I might end up trying to finish it later. I don't know
I
yet.
deleted your Minecraft world. And the little kids are screaming in terror.
Yeah.
He's like, no! he fucking he ties up the kid, starts deleting all his Minecraft worlds and shit.
The personality of the family though was
You can't-
pretty cool.
can't
They were
stop
all
me.
like punk.
Yeah, they're all punk. They're all listening to Bauhaus and shit. They're goth.
Yeah, they were.
Hell yeah, dude.
Have either of y'all seen Across the Spider-Verse yet?
No.
No, I found out that they finally released the Spider-Man trilogy on Marvel, on not Marvel, Disney Plus. So I need to catch up with it because I never watched the Amazing Spider-Man.
I'll
And
probably
not-
watch
Amazing
it
Spider-Man is
next
really
week.
good. The Amazing Spider-Man 2 is not on there just yet, but it's not as great as the first one in my opinion.
No, I meant Andrew Garfield.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The
What?
Amazing Spider-Man 2 is not on Disney Plus yet. This
Did
last
they
time I checked. I watched it
release
like
one?
3 weeks ago.
They made two of them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there was
they
a second,
made-
there
they
was
made
two,
two
the Amazing
Andrew
Spider-Man and the
Garfield
Amazing
movies?
Spider-Man 2. Yes, they did. They did.
What happens
I-
in the second one?
What the fuck? I don't remember that at all.
He fights dudes like Electro.
No, I thought that was the first one.
No, he
Oh,
fights,
yeah, you're
he
right.
fights the lizard in the
What?
he fights the lizard in the first one, Dr. Kirk Connors.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
fights the Green Goblin.
No. Huh?
Yes.
No, he doesn't. The green, or you're talking about, you're talking about the Raimi films. That's with Tobey Maguire.
No. No, no, the fucking Osborn's son, Harry. He legit he becomes the Green Goblin because he's like fucking nihilistic as shit, and he hates Spider-Man.
Wait, we're talking about a live action film, right?
Yes.
What?
Spider-Man 3.
Yeah, you're talking about the Tobey Maguire Spider-Mans.
No, I'm not. I'm talking about the one with Electro
amazing-
was never in Spider-Man, the originals.
The Amazing Spider-Man with Andrew Garfield, the Green Goblin's never featured.
Yes, he is.
There is no Green Goblin.
Yes,
There
he
no Green
is.
Goblin.
I think he does like show up for a little bit, but I don't think he
Yeah.
fights him.
He kills Gwen.
He does. I don't
Yes!
remember. I didn't even like the fuck.
I
fuck
thought-
Andrew
Okay,
Garfield
I didn't watch all of
movies.
it. I remember seeing a TikTok scene where like he legit throws Gwen and then he keeps Spider-Man from rescuing her.
I don't remember, man.
What's that?
I didn't like the Amazing Spider-Man movies, to be honest.
I
Wow.
didn't find it interesting either, but I gotta watch it to keep up.
Honestly, I
Oh,
prefer
it
Tom
appears.
Holland.
I think he is. Tom
Yeah,
Holland's pretty good. I'm ready for for Tom Holland's fourth movie. That shit's gonna
Bordelon
be-
not wrong.
Hashtag Bordelon not wrong.
Yeah.
Born
That
like
shit's gonna be
Spiderhead.
yes, bro.
He's a Spidey.
Oh,
head, dude.
also, he's a Spidey head, bro.
So he's a Spidey, the sexy lover.
Well, if you're gonna be on Disney Plus, you should really watch the
I wanna watch all
Spectacular
of it.
Spider-Man.
Spectacular.
Mm-hmm. It's it's an older animated
Yeah.
version show.
Oh, yeah,
What?
yeah. What's the one with with Black Cat? And she has like an old lady voice.
I don't know. I just know that the
No,
Spectacular
you're making
Spider-Man's
shit
really
up.
good.
You have to be.
No, that's real. Like there was like an old cartoon of Spider-Man, and like Black Cat shows up, but she has like an old lady's voice, and it sounds weird. I used to watch that one. She's like, look at
Well,
look
the,
at these pages, Spider-Man.
Stop talking. Stop talking. Please stop talking.
Look at my cock, Spider-Man. Look.
Wait, are you sure this is
Please-
Black Cat?
Yeah, Black Cat tells him that.
Sure, it's not the Joker from Batman.
No, Joker's not in Marvel.
Look what I got here, Batman. It's a low punny.
Oh my god. No, don't talk about that.
I can do whatever I want, Batman. You know what I'm gonna do to that thing, right?
I have a little punny, Spider-Man. I have a little punny, Batman.
I have a Vaporeon.
Oh, oh, I see that meme.
It's the most breedable Pokemon there is between a human.
Isn't that implied at some points in fucking Pokemon? Isn't
know.
it some
Some
point
people
implied?
fuck their
I,
Pokemon.
I think there's implications that at some point people would fuck Pokemon, and then
Hey,
they
if
had to
people
stop.
fuck dogs
stop
in real
people
life.
from doing
People
it.
fuck their Pokemon. in
People fuck Pokemon. Yeah, for real, bro. Dead ass, bro. We're fucking humans are weird.
that horse girl's getting rammed by her fucking.
Jesus
What
Christ.
was it called? What's the unicorn or not the unicorn? The flame horse called?
The fillet? What?
I
It's
forget
a
that
Pokemon.
I forget that Pokemon. She's getting railed by that.
Oh.
It's the
Oh,
one with
no.
the fiery mane that you actually can't pet, but Ash's dumbass touches it.
Someone's banging.
Does he
the
burn
tuck
himself?
Yeah, because it's fire. The fuck? Man, you and Ash.
in.
Yeah, I'm sorry, dude. I'm not a Pokemon
Why are you
guy.
guys touching fire?
All I know is that
sees
Pokemon
Mewtwo.
is. No, no.
All I know is I can fuck the Pokemon, Batman.
Oh no. Oh.
There's no lost.
What if in the next Batman movie, Joker starts like using a flashlight into the camera like he's Dreamable?
I'm a man of my word.
I'm a man of my word.
Look at this, everybody! I'm gonna use the Tomater.
Wanna make this
masturbator.
penis disappear.
The Tomater masturbator. Have you guys seen those memes? Like someone keeps like
No.
3D printing like pocket pussies, but it's like Tomater or like Lightning McQueen and shit.
Oh, gross.
I told you guys that in Need for Speed Heat, like the people will make like community skins, and that they made Chick Hex and Lightning McQueen for the Chevy Camaro and the old Ford Mustang 67.
This fucking goes hard, dude. Wasn't it in fucking Cars they have like car sex in one of the movies, right? Or am I tripping?
No.
Don't they have kids in one of them?
They.
I don't remember.
I mean, there's little kids, which implies that yeah.
I've seen disgusting drawings of like the insides of the cars and cars.
Yeah, well, you know, as I will say, it's like a certified Hassan Abi head. I'll say it proudly, bro.
You shouldn't.
In chat,
You should say
there
that
is
sadly.
You need to shut the fuck up. How about that? But no, there's like a thing in that community where it's like there's something called a cussy.
A car pussy?
Yeah.
That's dangerously close to cunny, and I don't like that at all.
So what?
You never heard of cunny? That's like what pedophiles use for child pussy.
Oh, gross! No.
Yeah, maybe you guys shouldn't use that.
Well, that's not. I didn't think was a thing. You're just now. Why do you know some of these things? You know, I'm not gonna ask. I need to go use the restroom.
Why do you know more about child pedophile stuff? What's going on here?
A lot of Japanese artists out there, man.
Oh, is that it? Is that your excuse?
A lot of strange people retweeting strange things on Twitter.
Yeah, it's them. That's strange.
But anyways, Argus should ask Hassan Abi about fighting the Candyman again. And see if he gets banned. He should ask him to go punch that Nazi Sam Hyde to kill him with his bare fist, his great big hairy fist. How old isn't Hassan, like 23 or something, or 22? Hassan Piker. You never heard of Hassan Piker? He's just some dude who just lies about shit and calls himself like a political streamer or whatever.
Oh.
But he usually just lies about something, or he'll say something that's just wrong. And then when someone calls him out and says, "Hey, that was actually incorrect," he gets really pissed off and calls them bitches and shit. He's a pussy. I don't like him at all.
Interesting.
But yeah, I mean, every now and then he'll say something that's just that's not insane, that just common sense. And that's why some people like him, but I think for the most part he's just an asshole psycho dude. But yeah, dude. Anyway, Sam Hyde wanted to fight him because Hassan kept talking shit about Sam Hyde. And then Sam Hyde was like, "Hey man, we should fight, we should do a boxing match, me and you." And then like after one of his matches, he goes like, "Hassan Piker, I'm coming to kill you." And then someone's like, just like in Minecraft, where he's like, "No, in real life." Yeah, Sam Hyde's really funny, dude.
Yeah.
He's a comedian on
God fucking damn this.
On YouTube. He's the one that said,
Yeah.
"Don't wipe, dude."
Gee, what?
Don't wipe.
Oh.
One of the recent clips I saw of him. Give me my beer, bitch, and don't wipe.
Fuck.
What an insane. Imagine if someone was genuine like that, like just telling a woman to never wipe in his house. Don't wipe in my household. So a woman comes over and she's like, there's no toilet paper in the restroom. He's like, "Yeah, don't wipe."
Jesus.
Oh shit. Anyways, so what else do we have in topics? Wait, I'm not even done about spooky movies. What the hell? How we get on the topic of Hassan Piker?
That's you. That's always you guys. I don't do shit.
Anyways, you were talking about fucking the Evil Dead movie, right?
Yeah. I said I'd try and give it a chance again.
I actually watched the movie kind of like that. It was called Grave Encounters 2, right? And I just, because I was just looking through Tubi again, looking for spooky movies to watch. And dude, Grave Encounters 2 was so fucking terrible. Like, just from the start. Like, from the start, they're doing like the self-promotion thing where it's like, oh, like they made Grave Encounters 1 and it was real and everybody loved it and some people hated it. They had like clips of like people like critiquing the movie in the beginning of the movie itself, going like tongue in cheek, going like, oh yeah, these guys are idiots, they don't know what they're talking about. It's like, what the fuck? They're like basically giving themselves a blowjob throughout the entire fucking first 15 minutes of the movie. And I'm like, this is so lame. They just kept like patting themselves on the back.
I played High on Life, and there was a Easter egg where you end up in a movie theater, and the movie theater is playing Demon Wind, like an old 80s movie, horror movie. And there's three guys that sit in the front, like three NPCs that sit in the front row, and they don't shut the fuck up throughout the entire movie, and they're giving commentary. And I was like, I bet that's annoying. But then I sat through and I listened to them, and I was like, okay, they make a lot of good points, and they're actually kind of funny.
And then you beat on your wife, right, in that game as well, like Justin Roiland does.
What?
Justin Roiland? You didn't heard of that?
No, you can have sex with one of the guns though.
No, the dude who made fucking Rick and Morty and that game High on Life, he like beat up his wife. I mean, he went to jail for domestic abuse.
I don't think that Easter egg would be in there, man. I don't know what to tell you.
It's gonna be an update actually in the DLC.
Oh, okay. God damn.
Anyways, yeah, Grave Encounters 2, they just kept giving themselves like pats on the back for how good the first movie was. It was very annoying and bad. And I stopped watching it. And then I watched Terrifier, and that was good.
Oh, yeah.
And, yeah, dude, Terrifier 2 is equally insane. There's a part in Terrifier 2 where he kills this girl, right? Like, he, like, slashes her eyeball open, and then he grabs her arm and, like, breaks it in two, and then yanks it off. And then he grabs her other hand and, like, rips it in, like lengthwise down in half. It's like, what the fuck? and then he goes downstairs to grab a bunch of like salt and bleach and just pours it all over her wounds and shit. It's fucking insane. And then her mom comes home, right? And she just sees him like cutting off like pieces of her leg, and she's like basically like half a skeleton at this point, right? And she's still fucking alive. It's like, what the fuck? This movie's fucking crazy. But yeah, that movie was cool.
Yeah.
Terrifier 1 and 2 was cool. You could tell the people who made that movie just wanted to just make something ridiculous with like crazy gore. And it's good, dude.
Okay.
Terrifier 1 is funny too because there's a part where like the whole movie you just see him like killing people with like saws and knives and shit. And then he starts getting his ass beat by one of the girls. She gets like a 2x4, starts beating the fuck out of him. And then like as she's like getting ready to like deal the final blow, he just spins around and shoots her. he pulls out the 9. And like he shoots her like twice. He shoots her like once in the leg and then once in the face, and she's still alive. And he tries to shoot her again. He looks so dejected. He's like, God, this is fucking annoying. He's like, after all that, I have to kill this bitch with a gun. It was funny, dude.
Yeah.
Good movies, man. I love scary movies, man. Even terrible ones.
Right.
If they're done right, I can still enjoy, even if they're arguably terrible.
Fuck.
What's another good spooky movie I watched recently? I watched The House of 1,000 Corpses. That's a good movie.
That sounds awful.
It's made.
Isn't that the Rob Zombie movie?
Yeah, it's a Rob Zombie movie. It's actually really good, dude. It's funny.
I'm sure it is. I saw like part of it, but I didn't get to watch the rest of it.
It's funny. It's crazy. It's a good blend of just like campy bullshit and like good like spooky scenes. But yeah, dude. And there's a hot ass bitch in that movie too. There's a woman with a huge ass in that movie. So yeah, you should watch it. You should watch it, Argus.
Yeah.
If you think Ice Spice has a big ass, no, it's not that big. But yeah, it's good.
Oh.
Is Ice Spice's butt real?
I think so, but I don't care. Honestly, it doesn't bother me if it is or isn't. Tell you the truth, I'm still eating that.
How much money would you take to have Ice Spice's ass attached to your body?
Oh, I don't know. Probably none.
You don't want to do that?
When you I'm sorry, but when you attach somebody's ass to your face, your quality of life steadily decreases.
No, not to your face, but to your own ass.
Really? Have you experienced this firsthand?
Oh, no. Still, your quality of life decreases.
What if Ice Spice messaged you and said that she needed an ass transplant?
An ass transplant?
Yeah, they have to transfer your ass to hers and her ass to yours. An ass exchange, if you will.
What are we talking about? No.
No money whatsoever.
If she needs an ass transplant, she can ask somebody else, not me.
She's like, I'm gonna die, please, Argus. I know you're my biggest fan.
I'm not though.
I know
There's people who are much bigger fans.
I know you want me to keep my ass healthy. I eat a healthy ass, but the only way to do it is with yours. That's what she says over and over. They got her hooked up to machines and shit.
That's grody, dude.
What about you, Bordelon? Huh?
Hold on.
Are you farming?
No.
What do you
You know that milk? That's fucking grody, dude.
What's grody? What is grody?
God damn it.
What are you talking about, dude?
What is grody though? What does that mean? What's that from?
Means I don't
God
know.
damn it.
That sounds like a surfer
Means
term.
gross, dude.
That's
Alright.
freaking
Could
grody,
be.
dude.
Alright,
Dude,
that
I was
didn't work.
catching
It
some
could
fucking
be.
high fives over there, man, and I fucking,
High fives.
I got some high
A lot
fives
of
over
people
there.
thought I was mentally challenged and they were all high fiving me.
Yeah, and like it was freaking crazy, dude. Because I saw a shark like literally bite a little girl in half. It was fucking crazy, dude. But the waves were real nice that day. Let's just talk like surfer dudes for the rest of the episode. There is a
Fucking grody, dude.
there is a freaking a grody ass shark out there, and it was fucking cool.
It was so nasty, it made me barf. Yeah.
We're fucking gross, man.
I literally fucking vomited, bro. What the fuck? I fucking threw up
Okay.
and shit when I saw that fucking shark, dude.
Oh shit.
I was
How do
chilling
you
out.
say?
Fuck.
Huh?
Yo, Milk. How do you say rice in Spanish?
Arroz.
Okay, I didn't believe it, but I guess it's true.
Why? Who's talking about arroz, man?
That arroz is actually how you say rice in Spanish.
Sí, arroz. ¿Quieres arrocito? Mi pentejito? Hmm?
I don't know what you're saying. Like one bit.
Anyways. Yeah, well, I don't have anything else in the topics. Start coming up with shit.
Me, just little old me, just coming up with stuff.
Little you,
I don't
and your
know
little,
about
your little
that.
tutu, your little
Little
I don't know if I
little
can.
sundress.
I
You
don't
know who you
know-
are, Jimmy Tutu.
I don't know if I can do that.
I don't know if I can do that, man.
You know, I don't think I can do that, man.
I don't know if I can go and be a dwarf and shit, man. I don't know if I could do that, man.
Yeah, I don't know if I can fucking do that, man.
How about we talk about when we're gonna play
Yeah.
Divinity 2, huh? When
That is a
that-
crazy
know.
idea. When are we going to play?
Why
On the
are y'all
ship.
turning? Why are y'all why are y'all turning to me like I know when
Because
we'll next
you
play,
have
bro?
the save file. We don't have it.
I do have the save file. I do have the save file, but nobody's reaching out. I ain't heard Flores give an opportunity or a time when he's
All I
free.
gotta do is text him.
Why are we arguing over this on the pod?
Flores literally.
Ladies and gentlemen, we
speak to
constantly do this thing where when we find a game we like, we say we're gonna play a campaign of it. We have yet to finish one full fucking campaign of any game.
people.
We have said
Listen,
this
the
about.
games we've chosen, the game. Okay, in our defense, and I'm defending you here, Milk. The games that we seem to choose, they're long ass games, bro.
We are complicated people. Of course,
Well,
we're choosing long ass games.
I'm willing to go back to Payday 2 if they fix it, but
One of my Marines is saying that it's fixed.
okay, we can play Payday. 2.
That's what he said, but he's saying that he was not experiencing issues the same week we were playing it.
I mean, what other game have we played? Arma? You want to play Arma?
Fuck no. I'm not playing with the Arma with you guys
Literally,
again.
the only game we actually started playing was Payday 2.
I
Oh,
play
that's
Arma by
mean.
myself. Guys, think about it.
Oh,
The struggle I had on Arma,
what happened?
and the status we are right now with the way games are being played. I can't make a full campaign for Arma, and it's not like, oh, we just find something on the mod store. No, that's only like 3 missions. You would need a game master to make a full D&D campaign for you on Arma. I would do it, but there needs to be an actual group.
Weren't you playing with Arma with those people on Star Citizen?
There was no campaign for them. It was just fucking anti-Stasi. And then sometimes I would turn that off and turn on to some other bullshit. And they'd be like, "Oh yeah, this is fun," and then never play it again.
Furry roleplay simulator, you mean? Arma 3 furry.
Sure, let's play that.
Arma 3 Fur Affinity account.
For Affinity.
Arma 3 Vinity 2 2
But yeah.
but that's 3,
Anyway,
so
we only really started one
3
game
plus
without
2
Payday.
is 5.
5 was
So
5 is 1 less than 6, and 6 is 666.
But-
And that's the number of the beast.
6, but 666. 6 plus 6 plus 6 is like fucking 18 or something. I don't know.
And then the devil came out. Oh, dude, you didn't hear earlier, but Bordelon was talking shit about God and stuff. Dude.
Yeah, see, yeah, 6 plus 6 plus 6, which, you know, 6, 6, 6, the devil's number, so 6 plus 6 plus 6 is 18, and 18 is the age in the United States where
Where you can
people
fuck a
become legal
kid.
adults,
What?
or who will become legal adults. And
What?
then 1 plus 8 is is 9. Which is, I don't know where I'm going with
You know,
this.
schizophrenic people are genuinely like that. Like if
I'm
you
not
ever
schizophrenic,
met
don't worry.
like literal crackheads or like people with like schizophrenia, they talk like that. They think they know like certain things and they see signs and numbers and shit. It's like, you're an idiot.
You know
though.
what? This is a really good thing I think we could talk about. The fucking I had a nightmare today, nightmare last night, and it was right after I had worked a shift. And basically what I was doing this nightmare was horrible. The nightmare was we stayed open after 8.
What do you mean
And,
stayed
like-
open? You were at work?
Like, we didn't close the store. Yeah, in this nightmare, I'm at work. We passed the 8 o'clock threshold and we're just not closing.
Uh-huh.
Right? I've been at work since 12, so I've been here 8 hours, and we're not closing. People just keep coming in, and we keep helping them. It was horrible, dude. It hit like 11 p.m. It hit like 11 o'clock, and I just wanted to go home. And I thought it was real. I thought that's actually what was happening. And then I woke up and I was like, and I sighed a breath of relief because I was in my bed and not at work. It was horrible, dude. That's really all there is to it.
What does this have
It's
to
not
do
much more
with,
interesting than that.
with what the hell we were talking about?
It doesn't. It was just I
you just
just wanted to
transformed my
bring up
brain.
like fun. I just wanted to bring up like funny nightmares.
You did. Oh yeah, I was talking about how Bordelon was slurring God. Bordelon earlier, we were
Yeah.
talking about how hell would be terrible, and Bordelon's like, "No, I don't think hell would be that bad." And then he said
I
that
don't think people
he
go
said
to
that
hell.
he said that Lucifer probably runs hell better than God runs heaven. And I said I was going to tell God on him.
That is hilarious.
And I was like, I'm going to tell God on you, dude.
Well, it's
hope
because I
you hope you
explained
enjoy hell.
I explained the origins of hell, and then he said he's gonna go tell God on me.
Because he said that he would run it better than God Almighty, dude.
You know what? You keep talking like that, you're gonna go to fucking hell.
You're gonna go to hell.
Well,
You're the one saying that he's cool.
nah, dude. I've adopted the belief that you can't go to hell unless you're actually evil. And then if you're not an evil and I'm talking like evil, right?
Like
I'm not
Jeffrey
talking
Dahmer.
about like yeah, like you
think
murdered
about it
people.
like this.
I'm not talking like because you decided to beat your meat or something.
'Cause
Like
they
some
love
people
you.
would tell
think
you
about
will send you to
think
hell.
about it like this. What if hell was just Vegas?
Just Vegas for all eternity.
Yeah.
I think hell would be
That
Vegas.
sounds like
if
hell.
they kick you in the balls every time you roll the dice or something, and then it'd be hell.
See, he's been so fucking brainwashed that he thinks it's eternal torture.
I think it would be.
See what I mean? Exactly. That's why
Nah,
you think that, because you've been brainwashed.
No, I don't. No,
That's how
I
that
generally
works.
don't think that. I genuinely don't think everyday people like us can go to hell. I don't think it's a thing, right? Because Jesus, in most literature, Jesus died for our sins. So technically speaking, as long as you confess to your sins, God should forgive you. But like, I only think really like I'm talking about the worst people that you could think of: murderers, rapists. Like, I think those people go to hell, but I don't think you'll go to hell because you didn't go to church on the Sabbath, like a lot of us were taught in fucking like what is it, Sunday school, right? They're like, you have to go, you have to sing and pray.
I remember
You have to.
a movie. I forgot what it was called, but it was this thing that was going on with people where this demon would possess somebody by touching them. It first inhabits one host, and in order to transfer to another, he has that host touch another person. He has full control over them. And there's only like select few that are immune to. What the fuck just happened?
Huh?
Oh, nothing. And there's only a select few that are immune to it. But there was this one girl who knew about it, and she thought by fucking being a good Christian girl and praying every day and never ever sinning, she would never be attacked by this thing is a demon. And she ended up being so afraid she realized she's actually not immune.
Mm-hmm.
Then it touched her.
No, it never did. It was actually after this one guy that it was immune to, because it wanted to just freely go about its business, killing and doing whatever the fuck it wanted in another person's body, possessing them. But when it finds out that somebody is immune to it, it will go out of its way to kill them.
Oh wow.
Which was this detective who just didn't give a damn.
And so you think hell would actually be kind of cool, kind of sweet, is what you're saying? Is that?
And I'm thinking, no matter what you fucking do, you can end up getting misjudged and be placed in a position of go fuck yourself.
Yeah, maybe there are like innocent souls and H and double hockey sticks. You know,
You fuck your mother with that mouth?
HE double
I
hockey
mean,
sticks.
what? I mean, I hope like
You hope there's innocent
I
souls
don't
in
know,
hell.
but no, I don't hope that. It also it could also be that people chilling in heaven, people chilling in hell. Imagine that. Imagine that's what's going on.
No.
As I say that, I get possessed by a demon.
Yeah, and then God sends a lightning strike and it kills your brother.
No, I just do think that that only really bad people go to hell. Murderers and rapists,
Yeah,
for
I think
example,
so too.
go to hell.
It's pretty silly to
Um,
think that if you had gay sex, you'd end up in hell. It's like, for what?
No, it's and you know what the thing is that like even though it's the Pope said something that I really liked a couple of years back, and he said everybody goes to heaven. Like, you know, everybody does. Doesn't matter who you are. Doesn't matter if you're gay, you're straight. Everybody goes to heaven, right? Because God loves us and He doesn't want us to suffer in hell. And and that makes you think, okay, then Hitler's in hell, right? Hitler is one should be in hell. I
He's the
hope.
one getting a pineapple shoved up his ass.
Yeah.
I hope I don't. I hope if one day I end up in heaven, I don't see fucking Hitler. It's like, oh, guten Morgen. Like I don't hope I really hope
Would
I
you
don't see him
ever
up there.
have a
Crazy.
conversation with Hitler to see what was going through his head?
No, because he'll try to trick
Maybe.
you into thinking he's cool.
Yeah, actually,
He,
probably.
no, he would. What if he was like, it was around the time that the Russians got close to our front lines. I started thinking, maybe I shouldn't have killed so many Jews.
Maybe I should have left him alone. Perhaps, who knows?
No, fuck
He killed
Hitler.
himself, so he's kind
What?
of he's he's a
Why are you
pussy.
mad at me?
Fuck Hitler.
Oh, I thought you were
No,
mad
he
at me
said-
for some reason.
No, he said fuck Hitler.
Any excuse he would give for murdering 6 million people, he can go fuck himself. I don't want to hear it.
No, see, that's the other thing. I probably would never talk to Hitler, mostly because he would probably Hitler would, from what little I know, Hitler was known to be like a master manipulator and was really good at like spinning the truth and spinning fact. Like, yeah, that's really good at spinning the truth to make himself look better to people. So when I think about that, I don't think I would want to talk to him, because if he was able to turn his whole country and get a large majority of his country on board with like that whole racial science shit that he was advertising, there he could do a lot to one person. Doing it to one person probably wouldn't be too difficult,
Yeah, dude, he's a psychopath.
which is scary to think about. No, yeah, he's a psycho.
He's
So
got no
I don't think I'd
emotions.
want to, unless like I was able to whoop his ass.
Oh yeah. Like if at the gates of heaven you could kick Hitler in the teeth, that'd be pretty cool.
It's a test.
Yeah.
Do you hate this guy? And it's like it's a test. It's like, do you hate this guy? And it's Hitler. And if you say yes, guess what? You don't get to go into heaven.
What about like
Well, you're not even gonna
psychopaths?
question that. That's interesting. I guess you already knew where I was going.
I mean, I literally you just said what I said. What about like psychopaths though?
Psychopaths,
Like
what?
people who have like genuinely like zero emotion and just
I'd
love
like to-
killing, or how about the psychos that just like to get beat up? Like there are like some of them like to like put needles.
See,
in their
I
ass cheeks and
learned
shit.
in psychology that psychopaths exist because they feel like they're not actually doing anything wrong. Like they are convinced that what they are doing is normal.
It's not true.
I don't know. Actually, that's a. Are you saying like how? Are you like trying to ponder how like God would judge psychopaths, right?
Well, no, I mean like if you send them to hell, but they're into getting like stabbed and beat up,
Oh,
how would you torture
Oh.
them?
honestly, I don't. No, I don't think. I don't,
Emotional
I don't think a
damage.
psychopath would.
To have
I
their
don't
parents
think-
come back and say that they love them.
I think the only person that I think the only psychopath that would get sent to hell would probably be one that has murdered people. But they're like people who are clinically like diagnosed as psychopaths, but they've never killed somebody.
Oh no, yeah. The people who actually like the normal psychopaths that have never killed and just are huge
No, I think-
dickheads or whatever. I don't think.
Yeah,
they go to hell.
I think I don't think they'd be judged and sent to hell. I think God, and I think, but I'm not like a very religious person, but I think God has a little bit of 2 cents to know about mental illness. I mean, shit, he made us in his image. He's probably got a couple of screws loose too, like the rest of us.
Also, Bordelon psychopaths do know right and wrong. They just don't. Give a
No,
shit.
they don't.
They have-
They've
they have
tested
no
this.
empathy.
Depend-
That's the thing. They have
no,
zero
that's a
empathy. about it.
sociopath.
Yeah, they don't have empathy because they don't
Sociopaths-
think they're doing anything wrong.
Sociopaths are people
sociopaths
who are
lack the ability. So sociopaths generally lack the ability to actually like in any way, shape, or form understand or feel bad for other people. So like, sociopaths are able to inflict pain on other people and other things without being able and feel perfectly fine because they are literally incapable of placing themselves in that same predicament and understanding what that thing is going through. A psycho, I don't know what the psychopath thing is. There's a lot of psycho and
Psychopaths
sociopaths in the
actually
military.
believe that they're not doing anything wrong. Like it's normal to them to like hurt people. Like for instance, there was one, I forgot what the fuck her name was, but there was this lady who thought that by drowning her children she'd be accepted into heaven because she was told that her children were demons.
Oh, she's just great.
Yeah, I don't.
She's
Is
just, I
that
don't know. Actually,
psychopathy
no,
or just insane?
that's actually really interesting. Would she be a psychopath or is she a victim of religious manipulation?
Or is
Because
she
who told
just
her that?
like literally
Did, like,
insane?
yeah, or she just literally, it's like, did her priest tell her that? I'd be interested to know.
I don't know.
If her priest told her that,
Probably
she's been
wasn't even like
manipulated.
somebody who told her. It was just this idea that got in her head, sort of like schizophrenia.
Well, you remember
Oh yeah,
American
she's
Psycho,
probably
right?
schizo.
Remember American Psycho?
Mer-
How he's like seeing
the one with
he's like seeing like hallucinations and just imagining like murdering people and shit. Would he go to heaven?
that sounds like he's a schizophrenic. He's also got intrusive thoughts.
No, he's a psycho. It's Christian Bale, dude.
Well, yeah, but
That's fucking
I know,
Batman,
but
dude.
I'm also saying I'm also saying though, if he's like imagining doing the things, that sounds like a really bad intrusive thoughts, which some people do have.
Yeah, he like imagines like killing a bunch of people and women mostly, and like an old lady and
Yeah,
a cat.
yeah.
And then in the end, like,
Yeah,
he's
no,
like,
that
oh, he was just imagining the entire thing.
that's the crazy part. There's a lot of people out there who are. There's a lot of people out there who have intrusive thoughts there, but just are able to not act on them. So for all you know, there could be like, if you're just talking to someone, that person could have just had an intrusive thought where like they brutally murder you and they just know how to fight it.
Like my dad.
Which is like very scary to think about.
I'm not scared. I mean, everybody has dark thoughts. It doesn't really matter to me. But I'm thinking about. I'm just thinking about like the people who are just genuinely differently wired.
I mean, I was like, people might have dark thoughts, but intrusive thoughts like that are not simply dark thoughts. That's actually a mental illness that people have.
Well, no, like for example, like if you're on an airplane,
people go to therapy
starts
for that.
crying, a bunch of people on
Choke
a
it,
plane, they just start thinking, oh, I'm gonna throw this baby out the fucking window.
Well, yeah, it might cross your mind of that, but that's completely different from people who actually have like legitimate, like problematic intrusive thoughts. What you're describing is just what some people think about sometimes. Then you've got other people who genuinely have to like think about, who get thoughts of like for example hurting somebody, not because like they're angry, but because literally they've got a mental illness and they have to not act on it. Like it's because intrusive thoughts, from what I've heard, it's less about, it's the thought, but it's also you get the urge to actually do it. So
It's
people
the
have to
thought
fight
that
that
counts.
urge.
So what happens to them? Do they go to
And
heaven
yeah,
still?
and some intrusive thoughts can be a little more mundane, like just having intrusive thoughts like, what if I just, I don't know, pissed right here.
So that's what I'm talking about. Like, do those people that have
I
those
just
sort
pissed on this lady's dog.
My question is like, do those people that have that like wiring, do they go to heaven still, even if they did nothing wrong?
I don't think I think so. I think so.
What if they try to kill someone in
I
heaven?
think so. I mean, again, right? God, I feel like God has the 2 cents to know that humans are troubled. That a lot of the people have issues that aren't their fault.
What if they try to kill someone in heaven though?
Because some people are just wired differently.
Trying to kill someone in heaven. You
Ain't that
respawn.
the crazy thing too? Is that the crazy thing that it ultimately comes down to? Some people are just simply wired differently than the rest of us.
Mm-hmm.
That's
So
a funny
it's
thing.
like just pure chance, bro.
You know what a funny thing to think about is? They keep saying you have to be good in order to get to heaven. What the fuck is gonna be in heaven once you're good all that time?
Minecraft, dude. That's what's gonna be. In
Good
heaven.
is all. The good is also incredible. That's why it makes more sense to me that everybody goes to heaven.
No, no.
That's why it
I'm
makes more
not
sense
arguing.
to
I'm
me,
asking
bro.
you, what's in heaven?
I don't know.
Minecraft.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like they keep praising it, but
Walks.
What the
at
hell's a
least
walk?
Allah promises 72 virgins. What the fuck? What do we get in heaven?
Minecraft, dude.
I'm pretty
This
sure
is
that's
Minecraft.
hell.
That's a. That's I'm about to say that's a whole nother. That's a whole nother
You're
hell.
in the nether realm.
What do you mean? Minecraft is beautiful.
Yeah, I spawned in the Nether.
Yeah.
You spawn into a Minecraft Christian server, and there's no cursing allowed.
There's no sex.
No sex.
No,
Just
no
smiles.
alcohol.
People are
No
sharing diamonds.
smoking. No drugs. Yeah. What a fun fucking time.
People give you diamonds for free.
Oh my god.
People are building.
You know, that's a
beautiful
totally
cathedrals.
different type of hell.
That's heaven for me. They're building beautiful cathedrals in Minecraft. I'm like, this is so fun.
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah, that's what it is. You're just drinking more of the Kool-Aid and just building churches and cathedrals for God.
Like, this is so badass.
Aren't we going overtime?
Oh, are we? Hold
Or
on.
we got a little bit of. I think so.
We are over time, guys. What do you got for the audience? Listen.
Oh, okay.
What do you guys think is
What
in
do
heaven?
you think you go when you
Do you
die?
think we should break into heaven and see what they got in there?
Tell us if you think
Let's
Jeffrey
break it in.
Dahmer and every psychopath is in heaven. See you, everybody.